Hey guys, happy Sunday. Welcome to Cosying Up with Essy, where we do all things DIYs, home decor and organization, hauls, thrifts, tips and hacks for your home. My name is Esther and welcome to a little home of simple, cozy and inexpensive ideas. In today's video, we'll be creating concrete DIY pieces that you can make using cement and plastic containers as we organize and decorate them. These are home decor pieces that you can create in the comfort of your home. Come along with me as I make these custom pieces for my home. In today's video, we'll be making concrete DIYs. We'll be using cement, some recycled plastic containers, as you can see. These are containers that I've just gotten from my kitchen. I'll also be using this cement that I bought. I'm using my bucket, so I'm going to mix the cement, and then I'm using some little water, and I'll just be adding this as I go to get the consistency. So I added so much water, so I need to add more cement. So the consistency I want is like a paste-like consistency, which will enable me to pour it in the containers and then make the shapes that I want. Right consistency, I'm just adding the cement to the containers. As you can see, I have two different sizes of container here, so I'm just using these bowls. I'm using the parchment paper so that it can give me a different desired effect. Then the second one, I'm using a wooden dowel or a rolling pin, and then a container in cement. The other one, I'm using a container which had the soap dish, and then I'm using a bottle to make the centerpiece. I'm also going to add some water in the bottle so that it can stay in place. So the next one, I'm using a glass cup. Then I also wanted to see if I use a glass container, what will happen. I'm going to add the rest of the cement in the containers. Using the different container, I'm just making the center part. So once I'm done, I left them for 48 good hours so that the concrete would hold really well and not break out once they are dried. So here is the setup. I also fill the center containers with water to make sure they don't move or they're stable. So once I'm done, now I have all my pieces after 48 hours. They're all dry, as you can see. They look so nice. So what I'm going to do is using my cutter, I'm going to cut the plastic containers, and that's why we are using plastic containers, because it's easy to cut and remove the cement pieces, the concrete pieces. So as you can see, that one was the paper holder. Then this one, I struggled a little bit with the bottle, but it came out eventually. Then cut the outer pieces. So this is what I'll be doing very fast, and then I will continue the next process. So this one was the last one, where the cement that I had was a little bit small, so it just became a small one. It just has a rugged shape, but then we'll see what to do with it. It can be a candle holder. Then the last one was this one that I placed parchment. So you can see if you place parchment paper on the container, it will the concrete would stick on the container that you're using, but then it will give you a different desired pattern. So if you want a pattern, then you can use parchment paper. Then the other tip is that you can also, if you don't want to destroy the plastic container, you can apply some grease or oil on it. So as you can see, this was very easy. I just applied oil, and then when I'm removing it, it's very easy to get it out. That's the thing, guys. When you're using glass, I wouldn't really advise you to use a glass container. As you can see, it just messed up. It never came out. So the next thing, you take sandpaper, and then now you need to sand the surfaces so that you can have smooth edges and just smooth curves. So I'm going to sand all the pieces, and then I'm thinking of using some acrylic paints and then see how they turn out. If they don't turn out well, then I'm going to use some spray paint, because these containers, I want them for my kitchen. One will be a vase for my kitchen to just have some flowers. The other one a centerpiece, which is this one that I'm sanding right now, will be a centerpiece for my table. Then the rest ones, you will see how we are going to organize and style and decorate them with the Faux flowers that I bought. So this is what I'm doing. Just make sure that you have all the surfaces sanded well, so that you don't have sharp edges that may harm you or cut you in the process of organizing, or even when especially if it's a centerpiece. So sand very well. And then, guys, when you are doing this, you don't want to lightify your surface. And I keep saying, if you're working on a DIY, just place some papers so that you can be able to remove them later. So I have all my pieces sanded. As you can see, they look really nice, so they are ready for the next process. I used the paints and I really didn't like the outcome, so right now I'm using spray paint, different spray paints. I have the copper and the gold, so I have spray painted them just now. And then I'll have also spray painted this basket, which I'll be reusing. So as you can see here, we have the wooden dowel. It looks so pretty. And then this is a container that I'm reusing from my kitchen. This will be a plant holder. Then we have the centerpiece here, yeah, and that's it. So see you in the next one. So the next thing is organizing and styling. I'm using these Faux flowers. I bought them at House of Leather. So this is the centerpiece, and then I have the vase for the kitchen. I have already arranged the flowers, as you could see earlier before. Then I had some flowers remaining that I used in these bottles. These bottles I did a DIY before for my house, so you can see when it's pre-painted. The other one just has some yarn in it, so let me know if you'd like to see that. Then I have the paper holder. So this is a very nice holder for my kitchen. As you can see, they turned out so well and my kitchen looks really pretty. The other one is this small one. I used it as a candle holder and it's pre-painted copper, so you can see put a candle in there. The next one I used some pebbles and crystal stones. I hope you enjoyed today's video and got some inspiration. For this and more content, kindly hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload. If you have any thoughts of this and more, kindly comment down below and hit me on my Instagram or DM me on my Instagram at cosyingupwithessy. For business inquiries, kindly contact me at cosyingupwithessy@gmail.com and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Cheers and have a lovely week, guys. See you in the next one.